Cris Cyborg versus Julia Budd. Cris Cyborg, from November 20th, 2005 to this very day, went on the most amazing winning streak. She had 20 wins in a row, 17 knockouts, and Cris Cyborg, along that amazing journey, won all three major coveted titles. The UFC featherweight title, the Invicta FC featherweight title, and the Strikeforce featherweight title. Cris Cyborg, in her last fight, fought a tremendous war. She went into the octagon and she fought Felicia Spencer. Cris Cyborg was at the end of her contract and she was met with a lot of adversity. Cris Cyborg went into that fight and fought a flawless fight. She wasn't taken down. Cris Cyborg won a unanimous decision. And Cyborg, after that fight, ran into a brick wall. Cris Cyborg ran into the UFC president, Dana White, and a whole bunch of controversy poured out after that. It was insanity. The internet was buzzing. Things were going crazy. And at the end of it, Dana White said that Cris Cyborg is a free agent and she's free to go. Cris Cyborg is, according to Ariel Helwani, the most highly coveted free agent in years. Scott Coker, Bellator president, has shown that he's highly interested in the amazing legend Cris Cyborg. Scott Coker is a man that started off Cris Cyborg in the beginning when she won her Strikeforce title versus Gina Carano. Right now, Julia Budd is the current Bellator Women's Featherweight Champion of the world. Julia Budd is an incredible fighter, and Julia has been on an insane, incredible winning streak, dating all the way back to November 18th of 2011, where she was submitted by the great Ronda Rousey. Her fight before that was amazing. She fought Germaine de Randamie, and she beat Germaine. And her only other loss, to her credit, is a fight versus Amanda, the Lioness Nunes, the current UFC double champion of the world. Since her loss to Ronda, Julia, the Jewel Budd, has fought some amazing fights in Invicta, beating women like Danielle West, Charmaine Tweet, and then coming into Bellator and winning every single contest in Bellator. She's won 7 in a row, and in her last fight, she threw a vicious knee to the body. And Olga Rubin couldn't take it. Her gas was gone, and she had to give up in that fight. Julia Budd is in phenomenal shape, and it's very visible. Julia has 13 wins, 6 knockouts, 1 submission, and she called out Cris Cyborg. She said that she wants to fight Cris Cyborg. Julia Budd is a big 5'8". She's a natural featherweight. She's got great Muay Thai. She has a kickboxing record. And this would be a battle between most likely the 2 best featherweights in the world. Cris Cyborg has been met with a ton of adversity, and her battle between Dana White is ongoing. I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, how you feel about a matchup between Cyborg, the woman who won all 3 major titles, versus Julia Budd, the Jewel, the current Bellator featherweight champion of the world. I think this is going to develop. This is going to happen at some point. This is a big fight in the featherweight division, and all the fans want to see it. I think it'll be incredible to see Julia Budd at 36 years old take on Cyborg, 34 years old. This will be an incredible fight.
Hey, Cyborg Nation, let's go subscribe for Paulie.